Okay, welcome to your last tutorial in the register and login series. Now, here's where I'm going to show you what's wrong, because we're going to fix the fact that you can register two of the same username. Alright, we're going to create an account. Let's just name it Billy Bob, but the username will be the same. And instead of Peyton123, we can make it like Billy123. Billy123. Create account, return to the login page. Let's just refresh. Browse. Now, two people with the same username. What it's going to do is it's going to only pay attention to the first ID in there, and it will just completely trump over this one. So if you try to log in as Peyton and then enter Billy123, it won't work. It'll just say incorrect password because it's expecting this. So let's delete this guy out of our database. Now what we need to do is create a check to see if that username's already been created. Probably one of the easiest parts in this tutorial. So we can just close out of login and index.php. All we're going to need is register.php. There's a lot of ways to do this, but I'll just teach you guys the simplest way that I know. First thing we want to do is connect our database in somewhere totally different. Alright, we're going to cut this out. Let's take it up to just where the user clicks submit and it has been checked. Okay, backspace. Now under here we can start the code to check the username. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put the check in here, and if there already is a username, we're just going to kill the rest of the script and state like username already taken. So we can get to do this we'll need a query. Just call it name check equals MySQL query. We're not going to select all rows because that will make it take a little more time. We'll just select username from users, which is our table, and username where username equals the username from up here. So let's say I registered the name Peyton. This is going to select every username from the database named Peyton, which is 1. Alright, so now the next step, very simple. We're going to count the number of rows that have been returned with namecheck query. So basically what we're doing is it's selecting username, so it's going to report any username that is named that from the database, what the user just entered. So right now it'll take the number of rows from the name check, and what we have to do is say if there's more than 0 rows, that means the username has already been taken, so we have to give an error message. So pretty simple code here. I bet you guys already know what's coming. If the count doesn't equal 0, meaning the user has already been created, we will kill the script and just say username has already been registered. But that's pretty much it. So just to prove that this works, Here we'll say a totally different name. Billy Bob. Peyton. 123. Password won't matter. Username has already been registered, so as you can see, it's all working properly. Keep watching. This is the last on the user registration and login, but I might be creating a user password change and maybe going a little bit further with this series. I'm not positive, but just keep watching. Thanks and goodbye.